So right now, it's about 11:42 in the morning. We got about 2 places to go today. We got to go to Euro Motorsports. Then after that, we're gonna go to then we're gonna go to Broward Motorsports probably, and then we're gonna definitely stop by the Supra garage to check on the Supra and how it is. And if it doesn't make it to this video, it'll definitely be in the next one. We're gonna go to those 2 places. We're gonna run some errands. We're gonna do all of that. So bring you guys with me. You can see 11:43. So you know, you get ready to do all that. Well, Euro Motorsports didn't work out, but because like I talked to the guy, this will be in the next video for Euro Motorsports. But this video right now, maybe we can go to Broward Motorsports and try to get some help. But you know, since coronavirus and everything, everybody's like either they're locked or they're fully booked because of previous buckets before that got postponed to now. But next week in Euro Motorsports we'll probably do a video next week. But right now we're gonna go to Broward Motorsports, try to see if we can get some content there. But if we can't, then we're probably just gonna go straight to the garage, look at the Supra, wondering how it's doing in the process and everything. If it's gonna be done in the next few weeks or it's gonna be done maybe in a week and a half. But turn on the camera when I get back to when I get to Broward Motorsports. So let's go. We got the Honda CBR out here, over here at Broward Motorsports and everything. So we're gonna go take a look inside and see if we can film, if we can get some content. If we can't, we're just gonna have to go straight to the garage, as I said before. But otherwise, from that, we're here, and then let's go get some content. Feel me? Right now, we're in Broward Motorsports. And right now, pretty much, I'm probably just gonna look around at bikes, probably give you like a few insights on like each bike, everything, how I feel about some bikes and all that. But I just want to start off with this iconic and very rare car. See, keep on talking about cars, and I'm in a bike place. You feel me? But this iconic and rare bike is this Augusta right here. This Augusta is like, you barely see them on the street. Everything, they come equipped with carbon pegs, a carbon, not chassis, but it's like kind of like the body panels and everything is all carbon. Some of them come carbon. I've heard that the straps itself that you hold on to, the handlebars and everything, the grips and everything, is some of them you can get like this in carbon fiber. You can sometimes get this in carbon fiber and everything. But everything about the Augusta is just fantastic. But everything about it is just rare. Even has the Ferrari CC. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But it's the performance exhaust system and everything. And you can see it go all the way down. I don't know if it's a full exhaust system or if it goes from the cab back, but everything about it looks nice. And then over here we got the Kawasaki Ninja, the ZX-10R. This bike, really, I don't really like it as much as when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to love Ninjas, everything about them. Ask me about a Ninja back in the day, I used to tell you about everything, its top speed, its torque, everything. But you can tell that this one is aftermarket because of the stiffness that's on the handlebar and everything. But they have like a big inventory of like bikes and everything. Like they have the Kawasaki's over there, some of them right here, like the ZX6 with the 600cc. They got a 400cc. They have the 1000cc, which we just looked at and everything. And then we got like your ATVs and everything. Your ATVs for my rednecks out there that are watching, you feel me? But they even have the Harleys over there for the big old guys and everything. They got jet skis, they got ATVs. What else do they have? They have like the Can-Ams and everything, and the Spiders. But this bike right here, this bike is a monster amongst everything. Like this Hayabusa, won't be catching me on this, or if I is, give me a diaper, because I will piss myself. This Hayabusa, man. Hayabusa is crazy. And it's brand new. I don't know how they found a brand new one, or I don't even know if they're still making them like that. But it's crazy. Like, some of the people that like I watch on YouTube and stuff, so it's like Mikey Mike, he just got a Suzuki 750, but his cousin has a turbo Hayabusa, and they over there they call him like the Hayabusa god and everything. But it's just like those Hayabusas when they're turboed, they're crazy, because the one guy was talking about 350 horsepower and topping that, and even broke the record in California where a 600 horsepower, 650 horsepower Hayabusa. So these bikes, even though they're a bike, they have car horsepower. So go toe to toe with it on the street, you might lose. I'm just saying, you might lose. And he even got it like hooked up and everything, so like nobody can really sit on it. But this bike and the Augusta over there, those two bikes are probably one of the best that I've seen inside this place, and those two are good finds that I would even think would be in Broward County as it is. And then like we're just gonna go down the line and everything, but even though I just talked about the Hayabusa, but these 5 these 5 bikes are, well, let me just give you some background history. My dad used to ride one, I want one, and the bike that my uncle used to ride back in the day is over there. But it's not his, it's like, I wouldn't say a replica, but it's like his, but it's not, same, different color and everything. But these 5 bikes, like I just said, but mostly 2 of them really is what I want. So it's like the Suzuki Gixxer 600 and the Suzuki Gixxer 750. There's 3 colorways that I want. It's either white with black and blue, or black. Doesn't matter which one, as long as they had that colorway. And they have 3 of those colorways that I really want. So they have the Gixxer 750, as you can see, in the white, blue with like pinstripes, the blue, and then the black and everything. Brand spanking new 750. Then they have an all white 600, and then it just looks crazy. And then they have 600. So if I had money, and if my mom allowed me, I would definitely be picking up either 1, maybe 2 of these bikes. But since everything in my life and everything, I can't pick up no bike. I can't pick up no bike until I move out. And when I move out, it's probably when I'm 25. But we're just gonna wait for that. We're not gonna rush. We're just gonna stay to school, stay to YouTube. Like, you guys is the reason why some days I get up, some days I don't, if I feel like filming. But otherwise from that, it's just everything that it really is. And then these 5 bikes behind me is probably one of the most bikes that I've ever wanted. But if they had like the old Ninja from back in the day, I would definitely pick that up as soon as possible and everything. And they even have a Ninja over here that's brand spanking new. Is the Ninja ZX-10R, and everything that's on it is like brand spanking new, fresh off not even, I want to say fresh off the lot, fresh off the factory line and everything. And they have 2 brand new ones where it's like the Kawasaki like motorcycle version, like the Harley Davidson, and then they have the 2 sport bikes, and they got the ZX-10RR, which is the racing team edition. Even has racing tires on it, not a racing exhaust, but it has more airflow than the regular ones. Even has the sequential handlebar, so like if you're going at top speed and everything, you don't have speed wobble. For those that know what speed wobble is, it's when your front tire, when you're going at like a top speed and your handlebars aren't stabilized enough, they start to shake, and you could crash, you could die, you could crash and break bones and all that. So that's why you see a lot of bike people, they either have like a bar stabilizer, or they have a bar sequential thing. But they even have the naked bike over here too, which is, it looks good. Even though it's a naked bike, it looks good. No extra fairings. All that you can see, the chassis, everything about it just looks so nice. Here, this might have been touching it, but like the pod itself, the gauge pod, ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna show you like this gauge pod. Like, look at it, and then look over here at this gauge pod. How like it's more like race oriented. You have like what's it called again? The revometer, or I forgot what it's called, but that, where it goes all the way to 15. And then in the middle you would have like right over here you have like the miles per hour. You can see like the key fob, you can see all of that. You can even see the name and how you can tell how it's 324 500. So what you can say is that whoever gets this bike is number 324 out of 500. So he's up there. And it would be it's a brand new race edition bike and everything. So, and then you have its brother over here, which is, see, the 10R SE. So this is probably the more like, it's probably like the, not a racing edition, but it's more of just like, just an everyday kind of use. Brembo brakes and everything. That disc, everything, drilled holes. But this place is ridiculous. And this is just one side. Like all over there we didn't even get to yet, but like over there is literally just like all boats and stuff. The jet skis, the Can-Ams, ATVs are mostly over here. They got like the dirt bikes over there and stuff. But they kind of have like everything though. Like they have like a toe in every single part of the market, whether it's land, water, not air, but if they had air, I'll be surprised. But they have like their toe in everything. They even have racing jet skis that I've myself have never seen before. And it's the Hydro Turf, Kawasaki too, and damn. And they have everything. I've never seen one of these before in my life. My dad always used to tell me that he used to ride one of these back today, but I've never seen one. I usually see like these, like mainly ones where they just give to like people, like, I wouldn't say they give it to people, what's the word? It's on like vacations and stuff. They do like a whole bunch of that. And they got a supercharged one right here. I didn't even know you could supercharge a jet ski. And intercooled supercharged. So you know you're gonna get some speed on the water. But just know on water, not like land, if you try to brake, you're gonna keep going. It might slow you down a little bit, but you're still gonna hit hard. But there's a lot of bikes in here. You even have, like I was saying, like the Can-Ams. They have like, these are all Kawasaki, but these are more like the what you would call like the family oriented type. But I heard like these do go fast, but the faster ones are, I think, called the Can-Am Rexes or the Can-Am something. But Adam LZ has one and he turboed it, and it's pushing like 157 horsepower, or I think low 200s. But in his Can-Am, the reason why, even though it's pushing 200 on the turbo, the way it's so light, because of it's literally a shell, plastic, tires, seats, a steering wheel, a gear shifter. That's it. You're practically running a go-kart, but it has 200 something horsepower. So you gonna get some speed out of that. And you see him like doing like wheelies and everything in it because of the way it's so light. But this place is amazing. But I'm gonna get out of here real quick because we gotta go to the garage and everything. We gotta get something to eat. You know, fat boy hungry. But otherwise, from that, I'm gonna catch you guys at the garage I'm gonna go look at the Supra, look if it's done getting the clear coat and everything, and then I'm gonna go home, edit this video, call it a day. So we already went to Browden Motorsports. We went to Euro Motorsports, and we got everything done today that I said we were gonna do. And with all of that being done, I didn't film it, but we went to the Toyota. We went to the garage to check out the Supra and everything. And I was just looking at it, making sure that everything was going right, and just making sure that everything was set up. Let me fix this. So we did everything. We talked about Browden Motorsports. Looked at them. Next week, tune into the vlog because we're going to two places. We're going to another dealership, but they only specialize in vintage cars. So they have an old Ferrari GTS. They do have a newer Ferrari 458 Italia. They have a newer, I think it's 2014 Ford GT Mustang. Or it's actually, that's a lie. It's a Ford Shelby Mustang, the one that Ford and Carroll Shelby built together, 40th anniversary one. And then they have a range of other cars. They had a Thunderbird in it. They had two old Maseratis. I don't know the make and model. I don't know the model of it, but I just know it was a Maserati. And then next week we're gonna probably get a look at the Toyota Supra where I can bring you guys and everything, and just making sure that everything gets set up and everything looks according to plan and everything. So that's really much it. But I just wanted to end the vlog off and where I started this morning, just because I felt like, since you guys are a part of kind of technically my family and everything, I just wanted to treat you guys as one of my own and everything, and just talk to you a little bit after everything that we've done today, running errands, all of that. But I do want to give you guys a little thing to do. Any car, after you're done, if your car smells disgusting, smell like standing water, horrible AC, all of that, requires air refresher. You pop it, put it in your car for 10 to 15 minutes. It shoots out like a smoke grenade. You keep, grenade! All that, forget about it. And then after 10 to 15 minutes, make sure that your car's on cycle all of that high blast AC, and your car will smell like new. This is the new car scent, so you already know I'm going to use this later on. All the places that I went to today, they were all unplanned besides the Browden Motorsports. That's where I really wanted to go today. But all of them, they were literally just coming back to work, or they're just trying to get to the groove of things after coronavirus. And everybody's not really, I wouldn't say they're not really running as other companies are, because they are smaller businesses and they are dealing with cars. Like the guy at the Euro Motorsports, he said as soon as he came back, like today, he had to ship 2 cars out. He was fixing 1 car in the back, and he was so busy, so that next week I'll bring you guys and we can dive deeper into Euro Motorsports and everything. Otherwise from that, we're good. And kind of have not really a heart to heart. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna have a heart to heart real quick. What I've learned past this whole coronavirus, I don't know if you guys are suffering from it too, but you know, some days you just feel down, you feel me? But you always gotta pick yourself up. And I read a quote the other day that actually signified what we all should do during this coronavirus, was that even if you're feeling down, or if you feel like you didn't do something today that you felt that you should have done, I read a quote that I saw on a YouTube video earlier that said, what can I do to make myself happy tomorrow? So even if today didn't work out, try to do stuff, or try to think of other new stuff that you can do tomorrow that can blow you farther ahead than what you did yesterday, or that can make you even more happy than what you did today. I just really think that quote should resonate. I really like how that quote resonates with me, because it's just, even though today is done, you still always got tomorrow. Like, you gotta put your hope in God and make sure that you are here tomorrow. Down below saying that AJ, stay towards the end. and just, like, comment, new to this channel, subscribe, and just make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, and if you have any questions or anything, I mean, not questions, probably just hit me up talking about like cars, just trying to get in contact with me. Everything's in the description below. Thank you. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.